Want to hit record? Thank you. All right, guys. Happy Wednesday. Excited for today. Tons of stuff to talk about. We'll keep it brief. We'll keep it short. But I will tell you what, if you guys have an opportunity, go and book yourself a trip. Go to Vietnam, go to Philippines, go to Thailand, go to Europe, wherever you're going to go. Do that. Put that on your goal list for 2024. There's just something that happens when you're experiencing a different culture. It gives you a sense of being super humble. It gives you a sense of awareness. You get to connect with different people, different cultures, different food. And so just like Peter and Brian are out on an amazing trip, Kuhn is in Vietnam, Kenny's going to Vietnam this next week. You guys get out there, do something, and do something special for yourself in 2024. We are a under vacationed society here in the United States. And so provide yourself the opportunity to go out and see the world. See the world in 2024. So let's go ahead and get rolling. You guys got a lot of stuff to cover in a very short amount of time. I'm actually going to go to Karina for our quick teaching moment of the year. Or of the day. So Karina, I'm going to turn it over to you for a quick teaching moment.
Feels like a year. All right. So I got a bunch of stuff for you guys. A few housekeeping things, which sound really obvious, but we've seen like 3 pretty massive mistakes in the last week here. One is add your transaction to SkySlope as soon as you have a pending contract or a listing agreement. We're seeing files close without a file. Like what? We're seeing files close without a ratified listing agreement. What? Like, we want to make sure you get paid. We want to make sure that if there are any mistakes, the EXP file reviewers can actually flag them and help you get it corrected. Part of what helps with this is working with the transaction coordinator whenever possible to have a second set of eyes. Remember that your transaction coordinator has to be an entity to be able to be paid through the commission demand and have that shared cost with the team. If not, it is your responsibility to pay your transaction coordinator. If you're co-brokering on a file, meaning brokering with another company, make sure that you have a commission agreement in place, how you're going to share that commission. Otherwise, they don't know who is ultimately responsible for that according to the listing agreement. So make sure you know what that is. If you don't, talk to me or an EXP broker. It's been a week since the Sitzer-Burnett trial ended, and I've seen like a ton of videos, webinars, posts, real estate forums, headlines. The verdict ruled that the National Association of Realtors, Keller Williams, Home Services America conspired to keep and enforce cooperative compensation rule, which led to inflated fees for home sellers. There will be tons of appeals around this, additional lawsuits, a lot of misinformation still coming down the pike here, but you want to go with reputable sources. CAR is hosting 2 more legal updates this week, one on Thursday, one on Friday morning. They are also providing a free buyer representation agreement. Now is the time to do 3 things: training, hone your skills on the explanation of a buyer representation agreement, which will likely be a mandated form at some point. So get ahead of that now. Like I said, there's free CAR training for it. Brush up on your negotiation and sales skills, read the books, practice with each other, especially when you think that you're a matchmaker or a servant of real estate. You need to be able to negotiate and stand confident in your abilities as a salesperson. Never Split the Difference is a really good book for that. There's a bunch. Revamp your buyer's presentations. You can use ones that we have provided, but you really want to get into the home buying process, why people should work with you, whatever certificates, training, designations you may have, your experience, previous sales, success stories, strategies, what makes you different. Be prepared to have those conversations with sellers who have questions. They may have seen headlines, they may have seen random posts on Instagram and are now bargain hunting. Remember that nothing has really changed in terms of offering a co-broker commission to represent that buyer. It is, as it's always been, fully negotiable. And it's going to be really important to articulate the value of a buyer's agent. Like I said, CAR has a couple Zoom trainings. I'll be sure to post the updates in my Oracle channel. And then the last bit is really important. Be extra cautious about what you're sharing online. With so many unknowns, lawsuits, etc., I don't want you to get caught up in the noise or the misinformation just because you've got some kind of catchy information to share. these lawsuits are ongoing, and it is posting publicly. I'll let you.
I recommend not sharing the information about this lawsuit because most of you guys, I'm not, are consumer facing. Because the more you make them think about commission cutting, they're gonna put that in their brain that it's negotiable. So you're only hurting yourself by sharing this lawsuit. Keep it agent to agent. And then on their note, kind of similar with this ongoing stuff, agents need to step it up, obviously, but you need to dress up. Like I heard this line long ago that you should dress up each day. I'm in a t-shirt, but regardless, you should dress up for the most important person you might run into that day. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store, wherever. Like gym's different. You go to the grocery store, like if you look like, I don't know, like you just are in your gym clothes or whatever, but you're going to the grocery store, like you meet a client that day, they're probably not gonna hire you. Like you gotta step it up, elevate yourself in the next year, not only your skill set, but how you look and present. If you want to make attorney money, doctor money, CPA money, you need to dress up. So t-shirts or whatever, this whole at leisure wear, like I'm part of that, but like this whole COVID leisure wear, you guys need to step it up. Like we're gonna be fighting for business even more so in the next half year.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, you guys. This is going to be an ongoing conversation in coaching, in trainings, in our environment. And when we do our business planning this year, you guys, it's going to be a little bit different. And what I mean by that is that it's my responsibility, it's our responsibility to give you a skill and mindset that are going to outperform your plan. And let's give this some context. When you're thinking about the plan, I want everyone to dismantle the belief, and this is something that we have to moving into this new era, dismantle the belief that, I need to have 40 to 50 conversations to get one contract. That's been the norm. That's kind of been the standard, but now we're going to have to amplify that. And let's say that number goes to 100 conversations to get one contract. So what needs to happen in 2024 is that everyone on this call, and that will see this in the future, needs to be okay with the potential of doing more work in 2024 and potentially getting paid less. That's something that we're going to have to be okay with. Now, seasons are going to change, things are going to improve as we go on, but we're going to have to really work hard this next year, and not only in the action and activities, but how we're actually communicating what's happening with the consumer. Our worth, our value, the paperwork, the buyer agreement, all these things. So get ready, you guys, buckle up, because we're going to do a little bit more work in 2024. But those people that step up and face this head on are going to be the people that win. And no matter what, we've seen tons of changes in our industry over the last few years. And no matter what, there's always been somebody that pulled ahead and was a winner. So things will change, things will improve, and it will raise the standards in which we all operate. And so I'm looking forward to it. So for the next couple of days, when we do our business planning, there's going to be some different components. There's going to be a different language, and we're going to make sure that you guys have the skills, you guys have the mindset to really outperform any goals that you guys have for 2024. So I'm excited and I'm ready. So let's do this, you guys. Let me get into the slides. But before I do so, do we have any guests on the line here today? Does anybody have a guest that they would like to introduce to say hello to everyone? Give you guys an opportunity to do so. Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Someone took themselves off. Yo.
Talk.
Hey, yeah. I have a guest, Noreen, on here.
Hi.
Say that one more time, Chris.
I have a guest, Agent Noreen, that I met at open house, and she's here just sitting in. Here she is.
I'm an agent
Noreen.
elsewhere. Hi, good morning.
Hi, Agent Elsewhere from Noreen. How are you? I'm Elias. Nice to have you here.
Yep. Likewise. Nice to meet you. I have a call with you later today, so we can chat
Wonderful.
further.
Yep, looking forward to connecting. Our hope is that you just get a sense of who we are and our energy and our vibe and our culture. So welcome. Thanks for being here, Chris. Thanks for making the introduction. Let's go ahead and get started with the meeting slides. Let me pull this up really quick. Boom, bam. We are in. All right, cool. Boom. All right, so obviously we have tons to talk about, but before we get into our community contributions, now, if you have an event, if you have something that's going on, if you're throwing a panel, I know Armanice, you have something going on, but I did want to give a huge shout out to Michael Spivey, Pamela Spivey, and Vanessa Vo. So for years now, Pamela and Michael have been throwing this annual block party in River Islands, and River Islands is in Lathrop. This is where we live. This is our community. I do not see throughout the entire year another event that is more packed more attended, more exciting, more music than their event. And so shout out to you, Pam and team, for throwing such an incredible event. It was great to see you guys out there. It's just good for our family because my son just wants to stay in that little corridor and he doesn't want to go out and trick or treat. So thank you for making it easier on me as a parent. But Pamela, anything you want to say about your event, that kind of the success and the growth that it's had over the last couple of years? Then I'll go to Jessica and anybody else who wants to drop some information about an event. Pamela, do you want to say anything about the event and the success of it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's Michael or Vanessa on. They can chat about it. Yeah.
I don't see them on or their hands up, but just wanted to give you kudos for a job well done. Yeah, you got it. Let's go, Jessica Hernandez. What's good in the neighborhood? Let's hear from you.
Yeah, so Janita and I previewed the new builds in Richmond, California, and Meritage Homes wants to host Team Fast next Monday for a broker's tour from 11 to 12:30. So I'll drop down the link in the chat box. I hope you guys can attend. There will be lunch and beverages provided.
Beautiful. Love it. Kenny?
A third of all sales in the US right now are new home construction. We haven't really done a good job promoting that. We have a spreadsheet with 250 developments, all with the location, the city, the developer, the website, the price point. We need to drop it again to remind you guys. But yeah, yes, if you guys want to do a lot of business, a lot of people are shopping, but they didn't realize they can get a good deal. Like that's why Stockton and River Island and I think I was doing so well. You guys need to learn new construction because it's a third of all business happening right now. And so like you're in Oakland, but you should really know, you need to know about like Sacramento and Rio Vista and Pittsburgh. Like it's completely foreign, but like you need to study that stuff so you can get your buyers in good homes. I don't know where that link is, so but it's in Slack somewhere. We'll drop it again in general chat.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, Jessica. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I also want to add that they want to join the team call next Tuesday just to kind of get feedback from the broker tour, if that's okay. I can let the person who's in charge know that she's more than welcome to join our call.
She's welcome to come. We don't have vendors on these calls.
Oh,
Yeah, she's here to she's cool to listen, but we don't give space for people to share and contribute.
okay, no worries. I'll let her know.
I also got reached out to by Tri-Point Homes. So Ellis at Central Station is the name of the community in West Oakland. They want to host an event for us to come and do a tour. So I'll put that on the calendar as well. So if you guys are going out on tour, you're seeing these new builds, they want to bring us in, it is a great opportunity. So coordinate with Molly because Brian's out of town, and let's get that on the team calendar and let's do that and go out there and wave. So excited about that. Let's go back into that. Anybody else have a go ahead, Kenny.
Towards the new construction, you could create content. You might have some random friend of a friend see your content and want like be interested in the house. So like recommend like just going out just to record and be out there, be visible.
Yeah, and we attended a Ryan Serhan event the other day, and he said that no matter what, even when you have a client that says no, just traditional, I want a Craftsman, I want a bungalow, I want turn of the century. Like, hey, listen, I'm going to take you somewhere. Just be open minded. You're going to hate me when you get there, but let's just go anyways. And you take them to new developments, and you would take them to places that weren't necessarily on their list. And he's had great results from that. So as you're out touring homes, if there is a new build within proximity, I would highly, highly encourage that you at least stop by, let them see that, and let them see what the design process is like, and picking the counters and the floors and the hardware. Take them through that process and at least register them, because you never know. You walk into a new build and then all of a sudden your thoughts change because there's limited things that you have to do with the property. So highly encourage you to make sure that that is part of the flow when you're out touring homes. Anybody else have anything on the agenda? Armenice, I thought you'd have your hand up. So talk to us. What's up? What's good? I know you have a huge event coming up this week. So talk to us about the event that's going on.
Yes, I do have an event this week. It is an Unlock Your Home Buying Potential. I'm saying that because we have the Family Self-Sufficiency Coordinators. They're coming in, they're bringing participants, and these people are Section 8 voucher holders who are encouraged to go seek employment to raise their rent, and the raise on their rent will go towards their down payment for a home. So we're spreading this word, we're getting this information out there, and I am giving away a Thanksgiving dinner to these families in need. So I'm just so excited about this. And if you guys are free to come, please, I'm going to be in the Walnut Creek office this week, Saturday, 2 to 4.
Well, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I saw the video of you doing your hair last night. Congratulations on the haircut and the whole process. But you've been so stoked about this, and I just cannot wait to see the results of this. And then, Jessica, do you have a home buying seminar coming up as well? You and Marcelina?
No, we don't have a home buyer seminar.
Okay, I thought for some of your, for some reason you're hosting something in Hercules, but nonetheless, anybody else have anything that they want to share, contribute, talk about? All right, cool. Let's continue cruising on. Is that another hand, Jessica? Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Marcelina and I are hosting a pie giveaway at the Hercules office November 20th and the 21st. So, I mean,
Beautiful.
We're going to announce it tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
Is this
Good
to
stuff.
people, sorry, just a quick question. Is that to people that you don't know that you're giving pies away to, or are these to your clients in your CRM?
Yeah, no, these are people who I don't know. So I'm new to the industry. So my goal is to start building relationships with people in my community. Yeah.
Nice. Great way to do this.
Like, I know it's the end of the year. A lot of people have had a lot of success. I know, like Kevin, Peter, Aaliyah, to do client appreciation parties. Our offices are available to use. You just have to book with Brian. There's a type form. I highly recommend you guys doing client appreciation party. If you don't have my forces, and like maybe 3-4 of you guys have one party with different clients, but it's a really good, easy way to get a lot of business. Or just friends. I mean, even if they're not past clients, you just do like a friend Thanksgiving party. So we have 7 offices. Wherever you're at, we have something. I'll just book that. It could be a middle of the week. It doesn't have to be a weekend, but get people out, get in front of people this year.
Yeah, I would highly encourage that. I mean, if you were to spend any money, you could do a Friendsgiving potluck. You guys can hire a DJ. I know there's DJs on the team. There's DJs actually on the call right now that have DJed for an event that I had, and then get one of the 360 photo booths, have some fun, bring people together. That's really inexpensive, but you will have a high return. So good stuff. Anything else?
Eliza, I have
All right,
something.
cool. Let's.
Can you hear me?
Hi, V.
Hi,
Thanks for involving us in your cooking last night. I love that you went live.
I have something. Well, it's not like my event or anything like that, but if anyone's interested in volunteering in Solano County, there's something going on in Vallejo. I put the details in a Slack channel, but it's on November 18th from 10 to 2. It's called a Gobble Gobble Day. So they're passing out Thanksgiving boxes. And then I think that Wednesday, if you're unable to go that Saturday, you can go and help prepare the boxes if anyone's interested from like 3 to 5.
Love it. Love it. Awesome. Anything else? So you guys remember this. I sent an email to everyone yesterday, and it says capitalize on this time of year. Here's a list of all kinds of different things that you guys can do for November, for December, and then some additional thoughts here. There is so many reasons and so many excuses for you guys to reach out to consumers right now. So capitalize on this time of year. Do things that are relatively inexpensive. Some of the stuff is free, and connect, come from the heart, and have some fun with these people. This is such an amazing time of the year. So check that email out. I actually put it in Slack as well. And let me get back into the meeting slides, and let's go. Boom. And let's get right into new escrows for the week. First up, Samantha got in a contract for $389,900. Then Johnny Boy got in a contract for $410,000. So Johnny, I think I see you in the Oakland office. Talk to us about this deal. Congratulations to you. Love the momentum that you built in your business. So Jonathan, let's hear from you.
Yeah, well, this one was a listing that was a cold call. I met this seller through cold calling when I first got in. And we went live in July. So it was sitting on the market for over 100 days. It went really cold when interest rates spiked up. And he was very unmotivated. I tried to stay positive for him, and we didn't get an offer for like a whole month. So, he didn't want to price drop. He didn't want to do a lot of things. So I was really trying to work with him and see how I could get it sold. And, luckily we got an offer, and for $350 cash, and, he didn't want it. So me and the agent negotiated $60,000 in seller financing with a 5% interest rate. So he's gonna get passive income every month with the balloon payment on a 3-year term. So he's very happy. The buyers are happy. So yeah, that's it.
Mark. So John, let me ask you this. When you said you were cold calling for sellers, was it an expired? What was the list? What was the campaign? How were you targeting this particular person or area?
Yeah, it was expired listings. 2 other agents tried to sell the property prior to me, and they couldn't get it done. And when I met him, the house was really in bad shape. So I hired a cleaning crew. I went there, cleaned it up, tried my best to market it the best that I could, and thank God everything worked out.
Love it. Well, congratulations to you. You're getting some love in the comments from Otis. So great stuff. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Samandi. And let's continue on to the next category. So next up, Crispy and Sophia got in contract for $525. And then Anna Oliver got in contract for $549. So we'll love for Chris and Sophia to talk about this deal, what work, what you're seeing, what the strategy is. And obviously the end result is getting them over the finish line. So let's hear from you guys.
Yeah, so this was one of our listings that was referred to me by a past client. It was an investment property of her parents. And initially they wouldn't listen to me. I wanted to list it at $519. They insisted listing it at $550. But they agreed to drop the price if we don't get any activity in a couple of weeks. So the couple of weeks came, we got one lowball offer, all cash, for like $450 that they declined. And I said, it's time to drop the price. And then they refused to drop the price. They're older couple, they're being overly optimistic, and they're just like, we'll just pray that we get a $550 offer. I didn't want to push them too hard because they have other properties and they have a $2 million home that they want to list. So I wanted to stay on their good side. So I said, okay, we'll just see what happens. But I let them know that there's 3 more homes on the market that's similar price lower than ours, and those have to sell first before we get another offer. So I explained to them exactly what's going on. And after those 3 homes sold and went pending, then we got an offer for $520, and then they asked for $10K for a rate buy down. We met halfway and gave them $525, had them cover escrow title fees, and then I had to explain that they were being hesitant at first, but after I broke down everything, now they're really happy, even though they're getting less than what they want. And we're in escrow, closed by the end of the month, and I'm looking to try to set an appointment to sell their $2 million home. So there it is.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Congratulations to you, Chris. Congratulations to Sophia. And I love this. Love that it worked out for your consumer. So great job. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Let's go to the next category. Kevin Magna got in contract for $550. Sunny Wong got in contract for $680. And Roxanne got in contract for $740. Great job to everybody that made it on the board in this category. Let's see who I have on. Let's see if Sunny is on. And let's see if Roxanne is on. All right, so they are not on, so big one clap for them. And let's move to the next category. All right, Ronnie Escalante got in contract for $750. Otis White got into contract on a flex deal for $804,962. And then Asir got into contract for $820,000. I see Otis live and direct. He's right in the middle of my screen right now. Just hit the gym, I'm taking it. Let's go to you, Otis. Tell us about the strategy, what worked. And I want to know how long it took you to convert this lead from the moment that you got it. So let's hear from you.
30 days. I met him about a month ago. I instantly was telling them, where we're at with interest rates. This house might see some action, but it was due to it. It was due to it being really close on the opposite side of San Pablo. So you're talking about a $600,000 home on one side of the freeway and $1 million houses on the other side. So it was really hard to base comps. And I think that, at the time they basically said, yo, we're not ready. We're just testing things out. We want to see if we can get pre-approved and where it goes. I never really rush clients. When they call me back, I feel like, yeah, okay, they must be ready about something. So they came out and said, we want to get pre-approved. They got pre-approved for $700,000. And they hit me after an open house that they went to by themselves and was like, hey, we went to go check out a new build here in Richmond. And Kenny's right. What they're giving out, I was talking to Ernesto over the weekend. He got $50,000 in credits. I was able to get 37.5. And they wanted every bit of that. Like they were really like, we still ain't ready if you don't get us this and that. So they have the best thing smoking right now as far as getting your closing costs, knocking down prices, giving you credits. I mean, it's literally, like he said, 1 out of 3 houses. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to know what you're doing with the negotiations. Like Karina said, brush up. If you're not that good, I feel good as soon as I get a contract where I know it's not like something where we're super over asking. If it's me and 2-3 other people, I know I'm gonna lock that shit down. So new builds right now is where it's at. And then ask them too, if they'll allow you to come up there and preview some of the models that are there. I'm pitching this company-wide thing that I'm doing that Elias has been able to see. I've been talking to a lot of builders. There's a lot of new builds coming on that are still in development, but coming through, getting permits and stuff like that. And I think where we're at until rates come down to where it's, a little bit better, like maybe in the 6s, you're going to get a lot of people still on the fence. But if you can get your closing costs paid for and get something off the sticker price, I think you'll be seeing yourself in escrows a lot more so sooner than later.
Yes, I love it. I love it. You guys, we did a new tour a couple months back in River Islands. Probably do something like that again, just to get everyone out here, see what's going on. And if you guys know of the communities that are, in an area that maybe we're not too aware of, let's continue to share this information, you guys, because it's serving the consumers. And I absolutely love this approach. So great job to you, Otis. Great job, Asir. Great job, Ronnie.
They have the developers, like a lot of them will offer like lunch. I mean, it's free lunch. Just get a group of you. We don't need hundreds of 10, 20 people at every location. You can just do a small get together at these communities. They'll serve, and you like 5, 10 of you guys. So totally you could do every city. Like just hit up your developer. They're anxious to get these homes sold right now.
That's right. That's right. All right, good stuff. So next up is Nkosi got in contract for 830. Congratulations to Nkosi. And Jonathan Crosley got in the contract for 875. Let's see if I have them on. Not on, but one clap for these two. And let's go on to the next category. So Kevin Bowie got in contract twice in this last week, 680 and 1150. And we want to send a huge congratulations out to Kevin Bowie. He got our very first Zillow seller lead into contract. So Kevin, are you on? You want to talk about these two deals? Talk to us about what works, strategy, and let's.
Kevin got the very first ratified contract in the entire Bay Area out of 6 teams and hundreds of leads. Kevin got the first sign and in contract, and I believe Sonny's buying that house for himself, which is even better. Like I'm super excited about that. He got a really good deal on the house.
Isn't it dope? Good stuff, Kevin. You're kind of the big deal, bro. Let's hear from you. Your audio is not hooked up. There it is. There it goes. We don't have any audio for you. Test. Go ahead.
Test.
There it is. Loud and clear.
Not working anymore?
No, it's working.
Okay. No, yeah, that one was it was pretty fun. I mean, the seller for the Zillow one just really didn't want to put it on the market because there's tenants in place. And I want to thank the team when I slacked everyone, hey, like what should we do for evictions for Hayward? It turns out it's super straightforward versus like Oakland and Berkeley. So Sonny hit me up. I told him, this is what he's aiming for. Sonny made some numbers up, and we got some seller financing sorted for him too. So he's getting a fat deal for sure for this one. If we were to make it vacant, this home would be, and like update it, probably in the higher 8s, 900K range.
Wow. And, Sonny's starting a family. So, I mean, congratulations to him. Congratulations to you. Awesome, brother. Great job. And then what about the other deal?
Other deals, another listing I have with Viv in Alameda. It's sat for a little bit, but we had one buyer who was super like motivated and really wanted to make it happen. We're again, shout out to the team. I've never done a spot approval. They made me feel more comfortable, and when I explained it to my client, she was more open to the idea. So praying that one goes through and no issues with FHA spot approval.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Viv. And let's continue cruising on. Let's go. Boom. Here. Bam. All right, guys. So 14 new escrows last week, a little shy of $10 million in production. So a great week so far. So obviously we're going to be heading into later parts of November. You guys, I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it over and over and over again. Milk this time of year. This is the month of gratitude. This is the month of thankfulness. Make sure that you're reaching out to people to let them know how thankful for you that you are for them sending you referrals, for them working with you, for them being a part of your world. Make sure that that message is loud and clear, and do not miss this time of year, because in this next 2 months, you have so many more consolidated efforts to market than any other months of the year. So let's make these 2 months the best 2 months ever when it comes to your marketing and your prospecting. So market resources. I know, Molly, I'm going to turn the mic over to you to talk a little bit about this. So if I can turn the mic over to you to talk about this next slide, let's go.
Yeah. So back in July, we launched our own marketing center just to allow quick turnaround, ease of access for simple collateral material that you guys need. So just sending a reminder that, again, fastafmarketing.com. The templates are there. Your username is your email. If you've never logged in, your password is secure. Obviously change it. You're going to start to see that some of your marketing requests that the VAs are being tasked with are going to be created in these accounts. So hopefully we get to drive adoption. If you need something, you want to go back, hey, it was a coming soon, now it's just listed. It's as simple as just literally changing the status of that property. And then also it'll just help build out your profile, making sure that your office, address, phone, all of that is completed. So if you haven't had a look, take a look. Obviously, the more adoption that we have, any of the kinks or wants or needs, we're able to address the more that we have feedback on it. So again, simple reminder, tap in, log in. If you have any issues or if you cannot access that account, just hit up Drea. She'll be able to get you connected. Yep.
Good stuff, Molly. I think that the time and the energy and the effort that is still spent, that I hear from agents that they're like, oh, spending hours creating flyers, like, you guys be aware, be conscious of the tools that you have, because this is a huge advantage to you, and make sure to give yourself back that time, because some of us are not that good at the creative designing part of it. So allow the team to work on your assets for you and give you back a polished piece that you didn't have to spend hours and hours and hours on. So great stuff. I appreciate that, Molly. Let's go back into this. All right, some obviously some more information. Molly, did you want to cover stuff on here as well?
Yeah, so again, some of you guys may know, may not know, we have 2 websites. So we have fastrealestate.com, that's more consumer facing, polished, right? We also have fastagents.com, and this is also geared towards agent attraction agents. So what can you find on here? Information about the team. If somebody's interested in, like, hey, who are you guys? What do you guys do? What do you offer? Give them this website to check out. Your agent toolbox is on here as well. So, we have links everywhere: email, Slack, Fast Class. Well, we got them on fastagents.com too. So we are revamping the thumbnails and the links as we're adding new partnerships and resources for you guys. So when in doubt, just visit fastagents.com. Your profiles are on here as well. Denise is an example on here, but when you click on your profile right now, the grid are avatars. And then when they click on your actual profile, it'll have your headshot, your contact information. You'll also see a digital studio book. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with it, but it's a cute digital flip book of you, your life, whatever they were able to find on IG. If there are any kind of changes or something that you want to include, or maybe you have a bio that's done, reach out. We'll connect you with the VA. We can always update that. But if you haven't checked out your own profile, check it out. Add it to your link tree. Maybe you add it into IG. Again, these are resources that we've poured effort and money behind just to push you guys out again to the public. So again, anybody that's interested, agent attraction stuff, this is the website that you want to point them to. And again, if you have clients who just want to see your book of business, are you guys a real team? Who are you? Obviously, fastrealestate.com that we have on most of our marketing collateral is still a good resource as well. So again, just
for a website, we're trying to design something pretty unique. I know every company wants you to go on their Compass or Sotheby's, whatever profile, but like on your individual agent profile, we're gonna have your studio presentation embedded with it, with your video, your assets, your life, your passion, stuff like that. And then we're gonna have a Real Scout widget showing all your past sales, and we will have your Instagram feed on there, and then your buyer presentation and your seller presentation. So we're really trying to really make these individual profiles very, very personal, and a lot of stuff on it. And I would recommend, if you don't already, you should totally buy your own domain. $6 a month, GoDaddy.com, like NinaLawfer.com or AffiliatePainter.com. You need to buy your own domain and then have a link here. We're not doing it to promote our team, because then we really feel like this page will have all your stuff on there, and it can substitute for like a full-on website.
So I just want to this to you guys so you guys can check out. I tell you what, there's no other agent website in the industry that looks like this. So play with it and go ahead, Molly.
Yeah, just I mean, there's a bunch of things, right? It's like somebody said it before. It's like, sucking up a fire hydrant through a straw. When you onboard, so I'm just referring to Liz's comment in the chat. Correct. There's a lot of resources that are thrown at you in the beginning. And many of you have heard me say, the resources that we provide, you may not be at that stage in your business to have a need or a want for it, but it's always important to know what is available to you, not only through us, but also EXP. And then Liz pointed out too, even CAR, you guys pay a lot of money annually. I would be tapping into everything. You pay for it, you should use it. We did this morning talk about leadership, so we'll have some new things coming towards the beginning of the year to give everybody a refresh of what's available, what's out there, who does this, who does what, because many of you guys have onboarded differently. So those of you, and you've heard this before, that onboarded last year is completely different than today. Tools that were available last year that you were made aware of, you may not have any idea of what's been added. So we as a leadership team are going to do better about highlighting those changes, or guess what's new with the team? Did you know you have access to this? You have access to that. So again, new year, new things are coming, a refresh. Liz, we agree. We're working on that. So it'll be some new things coming. But again, when in doubt, every Friday, agent resources is where you want to be. Karina's Huddle is also open Monday through Thursday at noon, even if it has nothing to do with a transaction, but you just need like a compass of, hey, where do I go? Who do I reach out to? Always tap in. So we try to communicate as many different points of contact that you can reach out to. When in doubt, just DM anybody. Somebody will get you the answer, the resource that you need, right?
That's right.
One thing that the website has and no other company has, we have a custom widget where we have an enterprise version, where if you guys look at the KitchenTrunk.com website, it will sync your Google and Zillow reviews onto your profile page. So like this whole profile has everything that I think an agent should have on the full website, but on one page. And this we're gonna keep improving that.
So let me ask you a quick question. Give me an emoji on the screen if this is your first time seeing that website. Just give me an emoji on the screen if this is your first time seeing the website. All right, cool. So a few people, any type of emoji. All right, cool. So, and I appreciate that, you guys. So this is part, and this is clear to us as a leadership team, is we want to make sure as we're moving forward, as we're growing, as we're releasing new products, as Molly and her team are doing all their work and getting these enterprise accounts, that we're all rowing in the same direction, right? The benefit of being with this team is first and foremost the team, all the collaboration, all this collective that you have within the team, and all this education that is shared. And then secondly, when you think about the resources and how robust they are in the marketing, well, if you're not utilizing, if you don't know how to go, and if it's confusing, and if it's convoluted and it's clunky, then your adoption is going to go further and further. And then the idea of, well, maybe I'll just go somewhere else then that becomes more prevalent. And so we're aware of that. So we want to make sure that as we move forward in the new year, we're all rowing together, that we're all in sync, that we all know what the tools are so you guys can speak about it, you can utilize it. And these tools are designed to help you elevate and build your business. So we're going to take ownership of this, and we're going to make sure that we are re-enrolling, doing different things to train you guys on all the new products and all the tools that we have put in place for you to grow your business. So you have that commitment from us to make sure that everyone is on the same page. So I'm excited, and thank you for the thumbs up and the emojis on the screen. I have no other slides, though. No, I do have a couple of other slides. Sorry, let me go back. Let me go here. We also find on this website is that if you go here, you're going to see all of your agent tools, and it will really list out all the things that you have that I was just talking about. It. So just to be aware of all the actual tools that you have. Now, looking ahead, you guys, if you have reserved for a spot for this planning, thank you. If not, it's okay. The event is sold out, but it is not officially sold out. There is space for you, for friends at other brokerages. So make sure that you come to one of the events. Once again, we're going to start tomorrow in Sacramento, 10 to 2 o'clock. The next day, same time in Walnut Creek. And then we're going to end our tour in Oakland on Friday. So make sure you're there. What I want for everyone on this call is just clarity. Clarity on the road ahead, what you're going to, where you're going, and what needs to happen in 2024 to make sure that you reach those goals. So we're going to workshop style. We're going to do a lot of work. We're going to do a lot of math. We're going to plan this out, and we're going to make sure that we start out 2024 with even more momentum. So that's all I have for you guys. Anything else that, you don't need to have the link at this point, just show up. No, to answer your question, Ricky, this is for everybody. If you have friends, homies, people that are even lenders are coming, they could come to this event. So this is a great opportunity for you to invite people into our environment. Why? Because you really care about their growth, and you want to make sure that you're setting them up, for example. That is the epitome of agent attraction. Agent attraction is just being cool and being kind, right? Hey, I love what you're doing. I want to invite you to this thing that we're doing. Wonderful. What'd you think? Awesome. Would you like to be a part of this environment? Wonderful. Let's have more conversations. That's how simple this is. So you guys be kind, be cool, and invite people to come to these events. And I promise you, you'll take a lot out of it if you've never attended one of these sessions. And I might lean on some of you to help me out while we're there, to be kind of my generals while we're there, to get stuff in place, to help do little group think tanks, so on and so forth. So before we head out, does anybody have anything good for the cause?
We have a couple of things we're working on right now. I hit up Patrick to build out the my office. I'm giving it up to do like a seasonal background photography thing. We're building out to be autumn or Thanksgiving theme. And another thing we're working on right now, I don't have all the details yet, is we're like January, February is when most agents move brokerages. We're trying to figure out, like, I'd rather do Blue Bottle than Starbucks, but a way to load up cards. We're encouraging agents to reach out to the co-agents on deals, take them out for coffee to learn about their businesses, and coffee will be on me. So I don't know how we're going to do that, but like we might set up a bunch of accounts, but you really need to get coffee meetings just to hear about people's businesses and just mastermind. And then they like what you like. If you like what they hear, maybe they'll recruit you, but they like what you hear, then then maybe they'll look at our company. So we're working on a couple of things right now for Q4.
Love it. Love it. George, was that a reaction from earlier, or was there something else you had a question about our contribution?
Oh, no, it was a reaction for earlier. Sorry.
All right, cool, you guys. So yeah, obviously we want to put you guys in a better position to win. We want to help out. We want to make sure that, hey, if you're going to go have coffee with somebody that you did a deal with, if you thought there was a good fit for our environment, coffee's on us. So that's going to be dropping soon. So you guys, looking forward to seeing everybody. Let's make sure to pack the house tomorrow, the next day, as well as Friday. Let's bring the energy. Let's come ready to do the work and make sure that we're planning out for a very successful 2024. Before we head out, Artie, what's good, my man? You had your hand up.
Yeah, just real quick. I was just looking at the agent pictures. There's somebody else that said you guys got to change this icon. I just wanted to say this is hilarious. My picture is fucking fantastic, and I'm just grateful for what this team does and all the tools you guys give us, and how much ahead of my curve you are and the things I need to do. So I just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you, Kenny.
Did you say change what icon? Sorry, I thought I heard something.
On the agent's site, I'm a motorcycle. It looks like a leather jacket with long blonde hair, and maybe a baby face. It's just hilarious. I'm not sure I want it changed.
I look anorexic right there. Just
If
saying.
you find my picture, my little avatar thing that's been
You guys
created,
want new pictures?
I
Like,
look like a goddess.
I'm not sure I want it changed. I don't know.
Rhea, you guys want new pictures? Like, we gave them the assignment. We have no feedback on it. They just made the pictures. If you guys don't like your picture, we'll make new ones. It's all done through Midjourney as a fun pilot. Like, hit up Rhea RIA and they'll make you a new one.
Cool.
Yeah, look anorexic. Is that what I heard? All right, well, you guys
I
look
do.
great.
I look anorexic. Yeah, like totally anorexic on those pictures. Right?
All right, well,
Miles Tillman
it's
looks
all
like
good.
Biggie Smalls, and he's super light skinned, but he's super black.
You see Nias's with all the records. You see Vernon. He looks like Kid
I was
and
gonna
Play.
say
Back
something, but I was gonna say something, but I wasn't gonna say something. So I saw mine. It's just like, okay, they gave me some hair. I need to send you another picture where I actually had hair.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. You guys, listen, it's all in the effort and in the essence of us always remaining different, always being different, but being fast. And that's been the cornerstone of who we are as an organization. So I love it. I love the funness of it. And I love that when you go on other company websites, it's like everyone was told to wear a dark blue jacket for that particular day. And it's like they all look the same. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to be different and represent you guys in your avatar fashion. So you guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you over the next couple of days. If you need anything from now until the end of the day, feel free to hit me up. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys going full tilt. So make sure that you guys bring the energy, bring the questions, but make sure that you are there to do the work, because we're going to go full tilt for the next few days. So look forward to seeing you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for all your contributions. Congratulations to everybody that got on board in this past week. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys this week. Peace.